My Three Sons. Starring Fred McMurray. And his bub, William Frawley.
I phoned that plumber at 8 o'clock this morning. He's not here yet. How are you going to wash the dishes without water? How can you clean your hands without water? How can you do anything without water? Now, come on, fellas, break it up. Break it up, will you, fellas? Fellas, listen to me, will you? Break it up, will you? Look what you're doing to your clothes.
Well, this is just rags for Chip's drag drive.
Oh. Now get out of here and stay out.
Why are you?
Oh, you two get out of here and stay out. Hey, quit horsing around, you block-headed, knuckle-eared, stumble-footed monkeys.
Hi, Miss Pitts.
Good afternoon, Chip.
Got any old rags?
Rags?
Yeah, you know, towels, dresses, stockings, anything you want to throw away.
Goodness me. Well, let's see what you got here. Yes, you certainly are collecting rags. Does your grandfather know you're doing this?
Sure, he thinks it's a great idea.
Put him in the longboat till he's sober. Put him on the longboat till he's sober. Hi, Chip. How's the rag business?
Swell, Bob. Betcha I got another 5 pounds.
Good. Remember, every ounce helps.
Is your father home yet?
Nope, just Bob.
I see. Well, as for rags, I don't have much. I got rid of so many things when I moved. But I may get a few old things for you. Could you come back in 15 or 20 minutes?
Sure, Mrs. Pitts. Thanks a lot.
Miss Pitts. Just ring the bell, and I'll have it waiting for you.
Okay, Miss Pitts. I'll be back.
Chip! Chip!
Hey, Bob, look what I
Well, I guess I'll just have to take these over later.
Oh, he'll be back in a few minutes with some of mine, Mrs. Saylor. Let me give him yours.
Oh, well, thank you.
It just wrings my heart. Poor motherless little boy collecting rags to get a little spending money.
Oh, heavens, Cynthia. He isn't doing this for spending money. It's the annual PTA rag drive. All the children are out collecting.
Oh, I see. All the same, it's a sad thing for those boys to be without a mother. How I'd like to get at that little chip with a washcloth.
Oh, don't you worry. Their grandfather will have them all shining clean by dinner time.
Bob. I certainly have my doubts about him.
Till he's sober. Put him in the longboat till he's sober. Early in the morning.
Look what I got, Bob.
What do you got? Oh, what a load of rags. And boy, look at that face. But you got an excuse this time. There's not a drop of water in the house. I can't do the dishes. I can't cook dinner. And I've been waiting for that plumber all day long. Chip, give me a little help here with these coveralls, will you? Give him a tug there. Pull. Hey.
Think I have 40 pounds yet?
Well, it's hard to tell without weighing them.
Because anyone who brings in 40 pounds gets a free pass to the Rialto.
Now, don't you worry about that. We'll have 40 pounds before Monday. Here, throw these in. There must be a couple of pounds of paint on them.
Gee, thanks, Bob.
You're welcome.
My desk finished yet?
Yes, and I could have been through quicker, only I ran out of thinner.
How am I going to weigh them?
Weigh them? Well, wait a minute now. There might be a pillow slip in there you can stuff them into. Let's look.
A pillow slip won't hold them all.
I've got an idea. Here. Take my coveralls. We'll stuff them in here. There, they're nice and baggy.
Boy, I'll say. Plenty of them.
Uh-huh. I'll go and see what Mike and Robbie have for you.
Stand the heartless disappear to neglect the little child right fast. Just get on there. I didn't clean my dinner time.
Hi, you got 'em ready yet?
Bobby, Mike, got me so dizzy I'm seeing double. You two guys are enough to drive a man to drink.
Come in, Chip. Now, you sit right over here while I sort things out. Is something wrong over at your house?
No, just that Bub isn't able to wash the dishes or get dinner.
Oh. And what time do you expect your father home?
Not till after 6.
I see. Chip, how would you like some nice, fresh, homemade cookies?
Oh, pardon me. Man! Oh, that scared me. Me too. What is it?
Oh, it's Chip's rags.
Hey!
Pretty clever.
Yeah. Come on, buddy. Hit me right. Come on.
Knock it off. Hey, look. Wait a minute.
Hey, it's got a head.
Yeah.
You know what, Mike? That kind of looks like Bub.
Yeah, it does. Hey, give me your rags. We'll stuff the arms.
Hey. I have this dunce model.
Look on the bench and see if we have an old pair of gloves or something over there.
Hey, I got some old pair of shoes and a cap.
Hold it, will you? Yeah.
These sure are good cookies, Miss Pitts.
Eat all you want, dear. And be sure to drink your milk.
If I eat all these, I won't have much appetite for dinner.
But you told me, that is, I understood you to say your grandfather couldn't cook dinner tonight.
He'll manage all right, as soon as he gets some good fresh water. I guess I better go home and see what's happening.
No, it's better you don't see. What I mean is, I have some fresh strawberries and ice cream for your dessert. Now you just sit right down here again. And there they were, carrying their grandfather into the house. It's only too obvious that he's...
Oh, Cynthia, really?
Well, I have to believe my own eyes. One thing I'm sure of, there's no proper supervision over there until their father gets home. I wish you'd go inquire.
But I haven't seen anything.
I'd inquire myself if I knew them better.
You know, I think you should. And find out just how mistaken you are.
Well, Chip at least is getting proper care.
Hold on. You got it?
Wait, hold his hand. I can get this.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, that's it.
You got it?
What does he weigh?
5 pounds. That's weird. No, this'll never work. We can't weigh him with you holding him up.
Well, let's put him in a box and weigh him. Then we weigh the box separately and subtract the difference.
How's that again?
Simple algebra. X plus Y minus Y equals X.
Sir Isaac Newton. All right, let's get a box.
Am I the only one that ever hears the doorbell around here?
But we need a box.
But we need a box.
This a place that wants a plumber?
Yeah, but we've been needing one since noon. You must have come by ox cart.
No, I brought my truck.
Come in, come in. I shut the water off out in front of the house there. The leak's upstairs in the bathroom. Second door to your right, the top of the stairs. I can't even cook my dinner until I get some water.
You the cook here?
Yeah, and you're the plumber. Second door from the top of the stairs.
Well, look the situation over. See what tools I need.
5 cents a step.
Excuse me. Just a plumber. I'll be back when you're through.
Find the leak?
Someone in the bathroom, so I figured I'd get some tools while I'm waiting.
Well, that's a good idea. Just take your time. If you give those pipes time enough, they might heal themselves.
Well, you never know what you'll need. Like the job I had yesterday over on Elm Street. Big apartment, old pipes, lots of rust. Owned by a fellow funny, I can't seem to recollect the fellow's name.
Well, maybe if you had a pipe wrench in your hand, it'd help you remember.
Yeah.
Bring the scales. It'd be easier to weigh them out here. Yeah, I got the scales right here. Let's put them on. We'll have to move the box this way a little bit. Wonderful, Sir Isaac Newton. You can't even see the scale. Yeah. You know, what we need is one of those scales that you hang them on like this. Spring scale. Mr. Pearson has one of those things. Well, let's take them next door and weigh them. Come on. Alley-oop. You got them? No. Okay. Okay. Yo, people. Hey, what's up first? Thanks for stepping on my toe.
Hey, you fellas seen Chip around anywhere?
Nope.
Well, run around the corner and see if you can find him, will you?
We're gonna take Chip's rags over to the Pearsons to get weighed.
Well, weigh him later. It's getting pretty late and he ought to be home by now.
All right. What are we gonna do with them?
Let's put them in here.
Push. Alley-oop. Check the Pearsons first.
Miss Pitts. But I ought to take your old rags and go home now.
No hurry. Father isn't home yet. I've been watching.
What's wrong?
Nothing unusual. Sit here and drink your lemonade.
Oh, Chip! Oh, Chip! Chip! Oh, Chip! Chip! Ochi up!
That fellow's name was Duncan. Imagine me forgetting a simple name like that. I gotta go turn the water on out front, see if we got it fixed. Be back in a minute.
Oh, Chip! Can't imagine where he could be at this time of day. Maybe he's upstairs in his room and asleep. Come on, pal. We'll take you up there. All right.
Now, where do you suppose that kid's run off to?
I'm glad you finally got around to fixing that, Mr. Reeves. It's been leaking for 2 days now. I said it's been leaking for 2 days.
Look, Daddy's talking to our dummy. Let's rough up the dummy. It'll give Dad the shock of his life.
Are you going crazy or something? Let's go. What are you doing? Are you all right, Mr. Reeves?
Thanks an awful lot, Miss Pitts, but I really gotta go now.
All right, Chip. Here you are. I just heard a car drive in. I think it may be your father. No, Chip, you mustn't go yet. Come on, sit down. You know, I just remembered I have most of an angel food cake in the cupboard.
Cynthia, you don't happen to have an extra cup of sugar, do you?
Come on over in the house.
I don't know why I forgot it today,
It's
but
been awfully quiet over there. I can only imagine what's happening.
I think you've been imagining too much already.
I have half a mind to call the authorities.
Well, now, look, Cynthia, before you do anything that foolish, I think you ought to go over there and talk to them yourself.
A woman wouldn't be safe.
Oh, Cynthia, that's ridiculous. Well, I've known these people for the last 10 years.
Well, maybe I'll telephone. I really shouldn't leave Chip right now anyway. At least he said.
Hope you understand what I mean, Mr. Reeves. It was all a mistake. The boys thought you were a dummy.
A dummy.
Well, I don't mean a dummy exactly. They just thought you were a bunch of dirty old rags. I mean, are you all right now?
Yeah, I feel just fine now. Just fine. 32.75. Not bad. For a dummy.
Thanks very much, Mr. Potter. Mike, Robbie.
I sent him out in the station wagon to look for Chip.
Oh, good. I'll just keep on phoning.
What's the matter? You getting nervous?
No, I just happen to have the hiccups, that's all. We'll find him in a minute.
Poor little waif. Well, I'll try to phone again.
haven't seen him. Well, oh, no, we're not really worried about him. No. Thanks, Mrs. Perkins.
No, we're not really worried about it. We just got nervous indigestion.
Hello, Irene. Steve Douglas.
Here, Steve, drink this. It'll make you feel better.
Oh, thanks, Bob. Irene, I know there's really no reason why you should know where he is, but have you by any chance seen Chip?
Chip? Why, yes, Steve. Well, that is, I haven't seen him, but I think I know where he is.
Oh, good, Irene. We've been sort of going around in circles over here. Where is he?
Well, I think he's at...
Come on, Steve, bottoms up.
I tell you what, Steve. Why don't you let me find out if he's still there, and if he is, I'll send him right home, okay? Bye.
Oh, you finally got hungry enough to come home to dinner, huh?
Dinner? Are you kidding? Who's wiped my rags?
Nobody. They're up in your room. Now, never mind them now. Get washed.
Chip,
You
where
have
are
to
you?
eat.
Hi, Dad.
Now, just a minute, young man. I want to talk to you. Do you realize it's almost 8 o'clock? I'm calling everybody in the neighborhood trying to find out
Hey,
where you
that's swell. Look, somebody made Bub out of my rags.
You know, Chip, it's a little embarrassing. It does look like him, doesn't it? It's a little embarrassing having to ask other people where my own children are.
Gosh, I bet he almost weighs 50 pounds.
Yeah, will you put that down and listen to me now? Chip, do you realize you're almost 2 hours late for dinner? Now, Chip, will you stop that? Come on. Now, sit down here. Don't you know that we all worry about you when you're this late? Mike and
Jeepers,
Robbie
Dad,
are...
she's coming to get me.
Who's coming to get you? Oh, that's that Miss Pitts that moved in across the street. She's probably just making a neighborly call. We'd better get Come on, get a clean shirt. We'll talk about this later. Hey,
Look out, Daddy's falling.
Mike, Robbie, don't just sit there. She's fainted. Help her up or something.
How much does it weigh, Robbie?
42 pounds, Chip.
Boy, I'll get my free pass.
Okay, take him out of here now, will you, fellas?
I've prepared some of our special brew for you, Miss Pitts. I hope you'll enjoy it.
Oh, tea.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you,
Take
Bob.
sugar or cream?
One lump, please. 1 teaspoon.
I don't know how you'll ever forgive us for giving you such a shock, Miss Pitts.
Boy, you gave me so much lemonade, I could hardly walk.
Oh, Chip.
I hope you won't regret moving into our neighborhood.
No, Mr. Douglas, I won't regret it. In fact, I'm going to like it here.
Gee, I don't know. We're a pretty wild bunch.
Not according to Irene Saylor. She's been telling me what wonderful people you are.
She has. Well, that's very nice of her. Thanks, Mike.
Well, at least everything's cleared up.
I beg your pardon?
What do you mean?
Oh. I mean, there's nothing more to worry about.
If you ask me, one of us ought to get over there and make sure Cynthia is able to get home. Because the last time I saw her, she was... Well, you're just going to have to take my word for it, because I never would have believed.